bloodsuckers! They're bloodsuckers!
They're bloodsuckers! Turn the other way!
They're the snake that eats their tails!
Believe it or not, your lunch ticket is almost over. They're gonna put you.
Thank you to everyone for coming out. I know it gets tough when we don't get covered and people don't want to listen, but don't stop.
Behind you.
Don't stop and keep going until they give us what we want.
We are with you guys, 100%.
Yeah!
The banksters are slowly destroying our currency. That's what Max Kaiser was saying, just go ahead and tear it up in front of them. Because they want to slowly destroy the currency and rob you. They don't want it to happen overnight.
We need your help.
Look at the police though. They crossed the picket line to be on the private property of the Federal Reserve. If I had protesters at my house when the cops come get on my property and protect my private property, maybe and called my house the Federal Reserve. But you know what? Just 3 years ago, the police were guarding Bernie Madoff when his fraud came out, but he ended up going to prison. You know, the police in Chicago used to work for Al Capone. But the truth is, the police and the whole system were being destroyed by the very criminals that are in that building. You pay your own check to the Federal Reserve. We got the Federal Reserve the same day that we got the income tax in 1913. That's who you pay your money to, is to that group of hardcore
Get them out! Get them out!
Everybody here, we gotta just tell the world, when people are going bankrupt and losing their jobs, it's Ben Bernanke, it's the bankers, it's the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve are going to try to sick everybody on each other and sick everybody on private property and sick everybody on the tens of thousands of companies on Wall Street that have nothing to do with it. I've talked to a lot of big companies. They're preyed on by the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve sends the regulators in to shut them down. The Federal Reserve is the banking dictatorship over this country. We're not looking for foreign armies coming over here or redcoats. We're facing bankers in suits, banksters, gangsters, and Republicans and Democrats.
They're cowards.
That's right, and all these people that think Obama's going to save them, or Rick Perry's going to save them, or Herman Cain's going to save them, they all come from the same place.
Rick Perry's Bilderberg!
There's only one person running for president who talks the truth, and that's Ron Paul. That's why he's something clear. Doesn't matter if Ron Paul wins, draws, or loses. We win by him and others bringing up real issues and reality. Every time we fight back, we win. These social engineers have trained us to want everything instantly out of a McDonald's window. Anything worth something has to be fought for every square inch, and we're gaining thousands of miles every day. Before we were gaining centimeters. They are scared to death, and we're coming down on them, and they know it. No army can stop an idea whose time has come. They couldn't stop Gandhi, they couldn't stop Martin Luther King, they couldn't stop George Washington. And they're not going to stop us. As FIFA from Netta says, they can get him, he's flesh and blood. But as for ideas, ideas are bulletproof. Every generation has to regain their freedom, and slavery always comes back in a slicker guise. And we are learning to recognize manipulation and corruption, and we're going to crush the New World Yeah!